Have you ever wondered how wealth can turn a peaceful community into a battleground of greed and violence? In the early 20th century, the Osage Indian Nation in Oklahoma became the wealthiest people per capita in the world, thanks to the discovery of vast oil reserves beneath their land. However, their newfound wealth attracted sinister forces that led to a series of shocking and brutal murders. This is the story of the Osage murders, meticulously documented in David Grann's book, Killers of the Flower Moon. In the 1870s, the Osage were driven from their lands in Kansas by the US government and resettled in northeastern Oklahoma. The land appeared barren and worthless, so the government allowed the Osage to retain the underground rights. But beneath the rocky soil lay a black gold mine, oil. By the 1920s, the oil boom had made the Osage millionaires, but with wealth came a swarm of white settlers who married into families, served as guardians for the Osage, and tried to swindle them out of their fortune. But the greed didn't stop at manipulation and fraud. A chilling series of murders, known as the Reign of Terror, began. Wealthy Osage members and those who dared to help them were killed off one by one. Poisoned, shot, and even bombed. Nothing seemed too extreme to those who coveted the Osage's wealth. The local law enforcement's apathy and possible complicity in these crimes led to the involvement of a rather new player in the field of criminal investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The Osage murders became one of the FBI's first major homicide investigations. Under the leadership of the young director, J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI managed to expose a chilling conspiracy involving powerful figures in the county who were responsible for the wave of terror. However, as Grann reveals in his book, the FBI's investigation only scratched the surface of the crimes against the Osage. The true scale of the murders was far greater than anyone had imagined. Grann's relentless pursuit of the truth unearths a deeper, darker conspiracy that had remained hidden for almost a century. To summarize, Killers of the Flower Moon chronicles the tragic tale of the Osage Indian Nation, who fell victim to one of the most sinister crimes in American history. Their story serves as a stark reminder of the lengths people will go to for wealth and power, and the systemic failures that allowed such a horrific series of events to occur. It also highlights the role of the fledgling FBI in shedding light on these crimes and bringing some measure of justice to the victims. By revealing the untold stories of the Osage murders and the systemic corruption that enabled them, Killers of the Flower Moon serves as a pivotal work in understanding America's past and the dark underbelly of its history. In the end, it leaves us with a haunting question. How many more such stories remain buried in the annals of history, waiting to be told?